supposed to be a fair here, but the game was delayed so much that even the developers...
Headshot! 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 Headshot!
Who are you? Are you infected? Why are you dressed like an alcoholic superhero? Oh my god! Is that a pink dildo?
I have several questions.
Back in the day, Steam had an awful system. This was back in 2013, and it was called Steam Greenlight. Anyone with a Steam account could upvote games for Valve to allow on the platform. There were tons of games of various quality. I remember how many scams were greenlit because of the system sucked so hard. In fact, it sucked so hard, the golf ball made it through the hose no problem. But then there's Zombeer, one of the few games I gladly voted for. I mean, at the time I was still young and the hormones were clouding my judgment as per usual. But it's been 11 years since I voted for Zombeer, and it was greenlit. In fact, for years I thought it was just cancelled like several games that got greenlit. But then I saw G-Man Lives make a video, and I had to buy it. I had to support the developer. It was only right after helping it get onto Steam. Turns out, it's been a thing for years, but lacked the budget, which shows, since the game is incomplete, and the developer is apparently long gone. Oh boy, it's gonna be one of those.
It's full. It's full. It's full. It's full. It's full. It's full. It's full.
The plot is you play some generic douche named K. You're at the bar getting drunk, you were bit by a zombie, and your girlfriend cucks you with the Chancellor. Oh, great start, folks. Zombies, beer, and cuckoldry. Jesus fucking Christ. This isn't what I thought it was going to be.
Help me, Kay! The Chancellor bit my ass! It ripped my skirt, and it's hard to replace that skirt, and there are zombies!
What are you talking about?
Come find me, sweetie! Oh no! The Chancellor again!
So you literally just run around the streets of the city, go through memes and cultural references galore, like Mario pipes and sewers and Minecraft tunnels, then finally enter the school. There you must solve stupid puzzles, stiff and clunky platforming, shoot zombies, or save ammo by beating them to death with a dildo, and drink tons of beer along the way, till you make your way to the football field to take on the final boss, the Chancellor, who cucked you for about 1 hour and 30 minutes, and the game ends abruptly as they never finished it due to financial issues.
Excuse me, what?
Given it's a Unity game, you can expect it to not look good, nor play good in turn. In fact, it feels like they took the default capsule object and first-person controls to build off of it. Everything feels very clunky, and the default FOV doesn't help. Sometimes I noticed the camera would jerk around and glitch. This almost got me killed several times, but in fact, you're more likely to die from the awful random quick time events thrown into the game to pad it out and keep you on your feet. I died several times because of them.
Run! Run! Out you go! Oh!
Ass!
Speaking of awful controls, you will get the joy of platforming throughout the game. Thankfully, those moments are short, but they sure are a pain, especially those vents, having to jump on the crates to get to them and QTE to open them up. Then you slowly crawl through them to the next location. Man, they really padded out this game.
Lord, please just give me a sign. Where are you going with this shit?
Well, might as well talk about the combat next. Oh god, is it awful. There's only 4 weapons in the game in one turret section. You start with a dildo, which can dole out great damage, but in turn puts you at risk of being killed. On higher difficulties, it's worse, so I completed the game on easy. Even then, I still died a lot, but that was because of QTEs in one electrified water section.
Get away from me, you freaks!
The hit detection in this game is atrocious, and I found it hard to land hits with the dildo and even the 2 guns you get. Once you arrive at the school, you can get a staple gun, which can be upgraded later on, but it still sucks. Half the time the bullets go right through them or something. Aiming for the head only makes things worse. Hell, even the iron sights feels broken, as it won't stay down no matter how many times you press the right mouse button, let alone hold it. It's glitched, like the rest of this game.
I'm sorry, what the f?
The next gun is a shotgun, with ammo extremely rare, and you can only hold 6 rounds, which makes it hard to keep stocked if you use it. Basically, 2 rounds of ammo and then you're out. The gun is very powerful as a trade-off, yet I rarely used it because of this, till the very end. The last weapon is a Zombeer grenade, mixing tablets and beer, like Coke and Mentos, to create grenades. These are also rare and only appear towards the end of the game. They're not that effective and only were useful in the final battle to deal with swarms of zombies that come at you. The turret section is mediocre and feels awful. There's no feedback from the gun. It's more stiff than I was playing this game. Thankfully, this section is short, and afterwards, you don't use the gun again. It's just more platforming and fighting zombies to the stadium field. Yay. And tons of vents. Yay.
Get a room! Fuck, she's biting him! Get a doctor!
Throughout the game, because you're infected, you must drink Zombeer to keep yourself from turning into a zombie. But if you drink too much, that gets you drunk, and in turn, makes it hard for you to play. You want to keep everything balanced, so drink responsibly. I never allowed the bar to go too far left, nor too far right. It wasn't hard to keep it balanced out, as there's plenty of Zombeer around the game. In fact, the game as a whole is incredibly simple and easy. Outside of the quick time events, which will ambush you, outside of that, there's not much else to talk about.
fucking tired of you! Take this!
Oh, I had this dream. It was so real.
Hey.
And this beautiful woman came to me. It was so real. I was walking in the park.
All you need is love and a dildo.
At the end of the day, Zombeer is a mediocre game and unfinished, but I still completed it and had some fun. Had this come out sooner and finished, I knew of it sooner, I'd no doubt love this game. I just enjoy cartoonish games, especially zombie ones. I made a review on a game I loved on the PS3 called Dead Block, which was the same thing, minus the sex appeal and outdated cultural references. But still, some grapes with Zombeer aside, I still do recommend it. It's a mediocre game worth checking out on a sale one day. Just don't expect too much.
That's the way I like it. Nice and clean.
Who are you? Are you infected? Why are you dressed like an alcoholic superhero? Oh my god! Is that a pink dildo?
Well, it's more sandal. I need a few minutes to find Karen,
Karen? Who's that?
my girlfriend.
He could be the last boy in the world and he's got a fucking girlfriend. At least leave the dildo.
Can't! I may need it! Wait for me here! Sorry?
Oh yes, I said fresh grass.
Oh, yeah. It's exceptional for this time of year.